Hello. Test 1 2 3 1 2 3. Right, should be recording. Hello guys, welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're live streaming, and not only live streaming, we are creating what is it called? No, what is it called? I think I forgot. Just kidding. It's called the Project Hub, my Project Hub at least. And hopefully if we run this code, it should find a ton of functions, then send that, and then it will instantly close for some reason. Cause logo 1010, something is wrong here. We forgot a comma, right? Yeah. So now that it displays this and this, that's really good. That's a really good sign. Only problem is that I don't know where to put that. So essentially, it loads up, and what I wanted to do is before it displays that, it has to do time dot sleep. No. Time.sleep, and then I'm going to put it to sleep for 3 seconds. Right, just like that. Let's try this. It's going to not do what we wanted to do, sadly. But I think I already know the reason why. It doesn't quite matter. Anyways, right, now we want to actually create this as a div because we want define. We want to div. I'm already talking HTML. I mean, we could create a HTML file. There's nothing wrong with creating a HTML. Index.html. Then you can essentially just write your basic small HTML program like this, and then you can change document to something like avocado, which is the name of our app, and then we can put like a h1 element saying welcome, and then we could give this a class like class, and then we're going to do title, and then we're going to create a style element, and then in there we're going to do dot title like that. Then we're going to give it a color of, what is the color going to be? The color is going to be red, for example. Then we can use the built-in VS Code color picker to find a good color for that, and maybe we can give it a font family of where is it here? Times New Roman. Then we can just open this we can save this and then open it with live server. And then, as fast as we just did, it's going to create a website saying welcome. Yeah, you can't see it. Why can you not see it? Do you have to do display capture? I have to do display capture, don't I? Yeah, I do. I really do. I have to create a display capture. Well, that's a bit sad. Display capture, going to capture this entire monitor. Then, yeah, hopefully you can see everything right now. And as you can see, it created the h1 element with welcome. It's hosted on a local computer locally, and the title is avocado. That's actually as simple as that. And And yeah, it's not hard to create a website. As you can see, it took us a couple seconds. But actually, before I delete that, I'd like to advertise my Discord server, the Red Gods. The Red Gods is a wonderful community server for people who can share their feelings, share everything they want and feel comfortable with, simply just by talking to other people. And as you can see, we have someone who's quite famous. Well, not famous, but someone who has a lot of subscribers. Car, and he has the most. It's a beautiful username. I mean, Car. That's like, he's been a member for a long time. He's been a member from 2021, and yeah, here you can see welcome and announcements. If you go to welcome, we have old welcomes, we have new welcomes, we have the complete server lockdown that happened after it got hacked, and then yeah, you can see get verified. Yeah, so it was liked by already 12 people, which is quite cool. Then we had the complete server lockdown, which I can actually delete. And then I'd like to advertise quickly one more server, which is called Coding with No End. Coding with No End is quite new, so we have only 3 members, 4 if you count me, and we have admin, owner, and the 2 offline here. And as you can see, you can quickly read the rules. Here is the welcome. The welcome's very friendly. Welcome to Coding with No End. We're glad you're here. This is a community of coders. We're excited to have you join us. It's quite friendly, and you can ping the languages that you know, or if you don't know anything, you can just not ping anything. You can just ping @member, and then if you ping @member, it will give you this JavaScript role and will give you the beautiful nickname of admin HTML Java, for example, because this person is a admin, knows HTML and Java. This person only knows Python, so just Python. Right, and we have a ton of places for people to talk, to simply write, or to post their errors, or create even Avocado script, which is a completely new language. It's a new scripting method. And now that I'm done with advertising, I can just ignore this because I don't need this. Can I Control Z that? Oh yeah, I can. Interesting. I never knew that. Right, and what we're going to do is, because we needed to print us something, it's going to say print, press A to continue. Right, and then it's going to go in a while true if keyboard is pressed, then the letter A, obviously, break, and then it's going to go on here. But before that, we need to actually do the function clear T, and before that, we also need to run the function here, which is also going to do clear T. Clear T, we like to clear our T's. Clear T is just a function I made earlier. It's part of my module, custom module that I'm working on, that will be posted in the near future. It's a custom module it's not a super complex module for some mathematical functions. It's just a simple module with little lines of code, little bricks of code that will make your life a ton easier. Like you can call hello world, you can call random number print, you can define a random number, you can make a simple error with sorry that task failed. We're going to make, of course, other errors going to have error 1, error 2, and error 3, error 4, and error 5, maybe even up to error 10. We have our hello world, and we have our clear T, which is clear terminal. We have progress bar for that is 100 long, 1000 long, and then we have clear T for some, so that's just part of our new module that we're working on. And yeah, once it printed that, what would we like it to do? It can display what can it display? Rich because I'm too lazy to code this myself. I know how to. Trust me, I know how to. It's just I'm always lazy to do. That. Right, so we're going to be defining console and console print. Yeah, so then we're going to define console by the console, and then we're going to do console print table. Then we're going to add a column. Column is going to be called. Yeah, so if I quickly have a look at this, right? If we run this code, it's going to clear the terminal. If we press up A to continue, this is the hub of projects from my name that I changed to symbols just for the purpose, and the when that was going to have a table with when that project was created, what the name of the project is, and what letter you have to press to get to that project. Right, and then it's going to open this, but I'm thinking about moving this to here, but that's not. I'm not too sure if I actually want to do that. Now, initialize. Something's wrong here. So we've already gone to line 135, but we haven't even started with the. We haven't even finished the basic menu. And for some reason, we do have this Pygame, but I don't know if I really want to use it yet, at least. And we want to change the date to February 21st of 2023. Then if I copy that here, and I can just simply then replace it. I can replace all the dates here with our date, just like this. Now what I actually want to do is quickly run this code. And then it's going to ignore, no matter where we press A, it's still going to. This is a hub of projects from something released. Yeah. Right, now what I actually want to do is include some very high-tech technology, very high-tech technology. So for each thing we want to do, press A, or press B, press C, and press D. Right, and what we want to do is then we're going to create a while true loop. So while true, print Oh yeah, it's not gonna, yeah, okay, so while true, and then we have to do the same thing that we did here. Like this. If A, then we want to call the function A. And then if A, B, oh sorry, if A, B, A, B, C, D. So if D is pressed, if D is pressed, if D is pressed, if A is pressed, if B is pressed, and if C is pressed. I don't know why I made all of them D. Yeah, so essentially we're going to just break. And, but no, we're going to print that project does not exist yet. Does not exist. Exist. Yet. And then it's just going to print that. And then we need to replace all of these with, sorry, that project doesn't exist yet. And then we want to break this. Yeah, we want to break it if, once we're done with that. And then when we break, okay, yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to test this quickly. Our projects, let's say we, bit confused. Why did not change it to press? If I save this, maybe this, press A to continue, press B, and if we press A, keys pressed A, B, C, or D, we want to do that. Right, let's try this again. Press A to continue. Right, no, it's clearly not working. Our while true loop does not seem to work. I think what we have to do is we just have to change, instead of press A to continue, to press Q to continue, and then it's going to ask for Q, if that is going to break. swear if that is going to break. Press Q to continue. Project, and it's this is actually genuinely annoying. My eyes are hurting from all of this code. Oh my god. What if I try to... What? This is... That's currently happening to my brain. I just wanted to make it as a joke. But, yeah, sorry about that. Why is this so hard? Why? 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 Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, never mind, no. No. No, right. With projects... Right, well, true. If keyboard is pressed A, B, C, D, E, A, B, C, D, and then project doesn't exist. It's going to print that. But why is it not printing? Okay, that explains a lot. Yeah, let's try running this again. I find it quite funny how my code just curls up here. Why? We're printing our table. We are literally printing a table. What is so difficult about printing a fucking table? Yes, press Q to continue. This is the hub of projects. Press A to continue. Sorry, that project does not exist. Yes! 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 And then, what I need to do is I need to define this as a function. I'm going to call it WASD. Like that. Right. Hate it when you have to put code in divs. It never works. I mean, it does work sometimes, but barely ever. No, that was correct. What am I doing? Right. And then we're gonna call a W like that. Then instead of breaking, we're simply going to call itself. Will that work? What? Line 1? Character 3. No. Character and isn't allowed, but I never used the character and. Right, so, wait a minute, does it have something to do with these signs? Please say it does. I'm actually getting annoyed right now. It did have something to do with it. Right, and then what we're going to do is like press A. And what I'm very confused about is that maybe we have to do time.sleep for maybe, let's say, 2 seconds. Let's try this again by stopping that, opening this, and what's gonna happen? Right, I think I know what the problem is. It's this time.sleep thing. Right, what is going to happen now? So if we just do, if keyboard is, by the way, I want to have a look at the chat, not stats. I want to have a look at the docs chat. What does my chat look like? Is there anything? Right, I sent hello in chat. I don't know if we're ever going to. Yeah, probably 0 people even watching participants. Yeah, it's just me. It's just me. It's just me. Oh, that's so sad. I'm actually sad now. It's only me who's watching it. Right. Right, so it's going to want to. Project does not exist, and then it's going to call itself. But because that was already printed, so it's just going to go crazy. Maybe I have to do time.sleep 2 seconds, and then we're going to do clear T, and then we're going to do. No, we can't use clear T. You're just going to have to call the function. So ignore that one. That one there was a violation. Copy. I'm just going to test it on A. Press Q to continue. Q. Here's the hub of projects. A. Project does not exist. Okay. Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. It's still just me as participant, but that project does not exist yet. Yeah, then we're just essentially spamming it. I could make like an anti-spam with every time it prints, it's going to add it's going to increase x by 1, and if x equals 4, then it's just going to clear and then reprint the table. I guess I could do that, but that's going to be a lot of work, and the chances of it not working are pretty high. So what I'm going to do is I don't know what calls. Yeah, it calls that. And then essentially it would call the function. Yeah, so essentially every project that we make has to be within a function. Then that function has to be called, and then we have to create a function inside the functions, and we can't call the functions from outside, so we have to call the functions within the function. Right, that was a lot of functions. Or if we create a function within a function within a function, then we call the function from the first function. If the array function equals 7, then it would work. But will it actually work? The big question. I don't think. No, I don't think it will. No, it won't. I guess, yeah, where's our limit? I need 154 lines, right. I don't think that is too bad, but that is definitely pretty bad. Definitely pretty bad. I'm just going to store the code in here. I'm going to delete it from here. So essentially, we can create projects now by defining a project here. So essentially what we have to do is we're going to do all projects here. And then, yeah, so we created it as a comment, so that's good. Yeah, so essentially, what we're going to do is we're going to see all the projects here. Then we're going to define each project by doing define project project underscore 1. Then we're going to define it, and then it's going to be the project like this. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is, yes, I agree, this actually will work. Problem is, right now it doesn't, because all we have is press Q to continue. I don't know why I have that Q to continue. And it should honestly, it should time.sleep there. It should wait there. So after you press Q to continue, please press break. Before it breaks, I'm going to do time.sleep for, sure, how am I supposed to know, like, 2 seconds should work, yeah. If you run this again. Oh yeah, and once it's closed, we are going to what are we going to do? Right, so right guys, that's the end of the live stream for today, and yeah, maybe we'll continue it in a couple